Hey, David with the Wholesaler's Toolbox. I want to talk to you today about building your cash buyers list, and really specifically if you should build your list before you have a house to offer, or if you should go out and find a deal and use that deal to lure in cash buyers. Now, there's a lot of people that will tell you that that's the way to do it. To if you're just getting started, to go out and find a good property and put it out there and advertise it on Craigslist and Facebook and wherever you can send it. Put it online and lure in those cash buyers. Well, I'm going to tell you why I believe that's a horrible method. All right, selling real estate without a license is against the law, and in most states it's a felony. You can't, if you don't own a property and you're not a real estate agent, you're not a broker, it's against the law to sell a property that, or to even market a property that you don't own. All right, the whole strategy behind wholesaling is that you're selling a contract. You're selling your rights to a wholesale contract. You're not selling the property itself. All right, so when you put it out there, most new wholesalers put it out there, and they're putting, they're just listing a property for sale, and you can't do that. It's just, it's illegal. And so some will put on there, contract for sale or contract assignment, but you're still bringing a lot of attention to yourself that you don't want. That's not the way to build a buyer's list, and it's potentially could get you in a lot of trouble, and including fines and jail time. All right, so anybody that suggests that way to do it is, I think they're misinforming you, and you shouldn't listen to that advice. All right, so building your cash buyers list first is what you should do if you're a wholesaler. And you can do that. You don't have to go out and interview a dozen, cash buyers or 100 cash buyers that you're going to send the property to, but know who the cash buyers are in your area. Don't just, hope that you can find somebody. Doing it that way, getting a property and then hoping to find a buyer after you find the property is like saying you're going to be a professional fisherman and you're going to, get a boat and you're going to go out and you're going to catch all this fish, and people say, who are you going to sell the fish to? And you go, I don't know. I'll just figure that out after I get them. That's not the way to do it. It's wrong. So build your cash buyers list first. Don't get yourself in trouble. My properties that I sell never see Craigslist. They never see the internet. I've got my cash buyers lined up. They're always waiting for properties. So when I get a property under contract, it's gone. It's gone, within, a day or two tops, if I've got it priced right. And I don't have to do that. If you put a property out there and you're advertising it on Craigslist, then you've got to, people are going to be calling you. You don't know if they're going to be a real buyer or, just, pretending to be a buyer. They could be another wholesaler. They could be, wanting to buy a house on land contract, all that. And when you do a deal and you sign a purchase agreement, you've typically got 30 days to close. And if you don't have a buyer and you're trying to scramble and find a buyer, those 30 days click by quick. Before you know it, you're going to be calling that seller, telling them you need to extend your contract because you haven't found anybody to buy it yet. Okay. And one more quick story. When I first got started, I didn't have a good base of cash buyers like I'm telling you to have now. So what happened on one of my deals, and I was working it with another wholesaler, is we sent that deal to a buyer, and that buyer, because we didn't really know him that well, we didn't know, we thought he could buy it, but he was an investor to us, but he turned around and put that property on, I don't know if they sent it to Craigslist. I believe they did. They put it on Craigslist. And then the owner of the property saw the ad on Craigslist and had a fit and of course, ripped up the contract with us and threatened to sue us and everything else. So that's, that could happen to you. You start putting that property out there, the owner of that property could see your ads on Craigslist or Zillow or Facebook or whatever, and it could blow up in your face. So long story short, build your cash buyers list first. There's many methods to do that. You can put out bandit signs that say they have a property for sale, and have investors call you. I don't like that method. I don't. They also put ads on Craigslist saying that you have for a house for sale and get cash buyers to call you. That one, again, it's like bandit signs. I don't really like it. But you could go to RIA meetings. You can you can get access to the cash buyer data feed on my website. You can there's all different, I've got a whole list of ways you can buy cash buyers on the wholesaler's toolbox, but do it that way. Do it the right way. Line up your cash buyers first, and then go get deals. All right. And then you'll know who to send those deals to sell it. And then you're doing wholesaling the right way. Don't try to be a broker. Don't try to be a real estate agent. Don't try to, don't get yourself in trouble doing it that way. If you want to be a realtor, go to school and get your real estate license and do it that way. But if you want to wholesale, line up your cash buyers first and do it the right way. Okay. Enough of me preaching. That was just my opinion on it. If you have any comments or you disagree with me, even put the comments below here on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. And I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.